Howdy, Aggies. Welcome into another episode of Take 5, brought to you by Texas Aggies United. We are sitting down with Texas A&M volleyball's outside hitter, Emily Hellmuth. Emily, we're going to throw 5 different topics at you. The first one being you took an interesting path to Texas A&M, so take me through what led you to Pepperdine at first, and then why you chose Texas A&M out of the transfer portal.
Totally. So I started my recruiting process when I was 14. Rule changed, had to take a break from talking to colleges and stuff. Got back into the whole swing of things at 16. Again, I think I was a very different person at 16.
Yeah.
So I was, wanting to go somewhere super cool for college, wanting to just go somewhere, far away. Like, I love my family, but it'll be fine, like, whatever. So started looking at Pepperdine and, went out to campus and fell in love with it.
Kind of hard to not fall in love with Malibu,
I
right?
mean, it's beautiful right on the beach, and so I think that really enticed me, and I got out there, and I'm thankful for my time there. I learned a lot. I grew a lot as a person. I met a lot of incredible people, but it was also very challenging.
Sure.
And just kind of reflected after my sophomore season of, is this what I want out of my college experience? Is this what I want to continue to, do? And just took the risk to enter the portal and knew right away I wanted to be a lot closer to home.
Yeah.
I was missing family a lot, and so was unsure of kind of like who would even reach out in the portal. And so when Texas A&M reached out, I got on the phone with Jamie and just immediately felt that it was different and that it was, a program that truly cared about you as a person and wanted us to succeed both on and off the court. And so got back down to Texas, drove all my stuff home, and then came here on a visit. They were my first visit, and just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I'd never been to Aggieland, and so just like being down here was incredible. And yeah, committed that day, canceled the rest of the visits, and that's been
Awesome. What have the last couple of years at Texas A&M been like for you, and what has this place grown to mean for you, as I know you're set to get your Aggie ring later this weekend?
Yes. I think my time here has been so incredibly special, and I think I don't think I'll ever be able to put into words truly what, Texas A&M means to me and what it's been for me. And I think I talked a little bit about it in like my senior video.
Yeah.
I think it's really allowed me to step into who I wanted to be as a person, and I think I've found such great community here, and I think that will stick with me for the rest of my life. I think you don't, leave Aggieland and, lose all connection. I think that it's a network that, spans everywhere, and so that's something that's super encouraging as someone who's about to, graduate. But I think I think I'll never be able to really fully describe how grateful I've been for my time here.
Awesome. Second topic for you is I know you guys have traveled a lot around the United States this season, but you're also a little bit of a world traveler. Seen it on the Instagram. So what is the coolest, your favorite place you've been to so far? And then I'll follow that up with what's the next place you want to go to?
Oh, good question. So we got to go on our foreign tour, gosh, I don't know how long ago that was. Time flies. With the Aggie team.
Yeah.
So that was great. We went to Italy, Croatia, and Turkey.
So cool.
So cool. Awesome. Just to see so many different cultures and so many different places. That was my first time, overseas. And then I took a trip with my grandmother this past summer, and we went to London and Bath, and then we also spent a lot of time up in Scotland.
Awesome.
So I think out of all of those places, I think genuinely every place was amazing. I loved Scotland. We went up to the Isle of Skye. It was just incredibly beautiful and just great time with my grandmother. So that's
cool.
my favorite place. Where I want to go to next, I really want to go to Hong Kong at some point, which I know is a little out there, but a lot of my family members have done a lot of overseas travel and stuff, but some of my cousins grew up in Hong Kong. Their parents are missionaries, and so I've always just wanted to go and see where they grew up.
That'd be very cool. No wrong answers to the question, where do you want to go? There's so many awesome places
Everywhere.
to go see.
Yeah,
exactly.
everywhere.
My third topic is taking you all the way back. What are your earliest memories of playing the game of volleyball, and what caused you to fall in love with this sport to the point where you pursue it at the college level?
Golly, I think I have so many memories. my mom's a volleyball coach, and so I grew up in the gym. There's pictures of me as a baby on like a
Aw.
blanket in a convention center as my mom's coaching. But I think that I can remember like when I first started playing, I think I was 13 when I first started club maybe, and just waking up super early to go to those tournaments. My dad would always get me Starbucks, and he's so supportive. He would get me all my favorite snacks. It was like
Aw.
a whole thing. And so I think like just a lot of those memories of getting ready for club tournaments, and then also just like some really incredible memories at like big recruiting tournaments, like Triple Crown. The first time I walked in there, all of these college flags were hanging from the ceiling. I was like, wow, this is like
That's super
maybe
cool.
a moment where I'm like, maybe I'll go do this in college. Like actually just like a moment of this could actually be real.
Yeah.
And I think just like also some of the times like of me first touching a volleyball in the backyard, like with my mom and
Yeah.
sister, just sweet memories. And we would always like serve over the fence to each other and just little things. I think I fell in love with the sport before I even was really playing it. I think
Yeah.
I grew up around it, and so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've been around volleyball since before you even knew what volleyball was. That's
Yeah.
super awesome. And now you're going to celebrate your senior weekend with your mom and dad who have been so supportive. That's super, super cool. And,
Yeah, so special.
next topic is, obviously you guys are in season right now, so there's not a lot of free time. But when you're not in class, you're not in the practice gym, or you're not traveling for matches, what are you doing with what little free time you do get right now?
Yeah, good question. So, not much time to work with, but I do wake up like pretty early in the mornings to just like make some more time. And oftentimes I go up to Polite Coffee over in Bryan.
All right.
Love that place. Some of my friends are like baristas there. And so I normally just go up there and just spend some time alone, quiet time, read my Bible, spend some time in prayer, just like slow mornings. Those really fill my cup up. And then also just at home with my roommate, Lauren Hogan. She was on the team a few years ago. Just hanging out there, catching up with what she's doing. She's training for Ironman, so
Wow.
it's pretty legit stuff. And yeah, just going for walks around the neighborhood, just being outside as much as we can now that the weather's nice. So.
Yeah. Now it's no longer 1,000 degrees outside.
For real.
Good stuff. Last topic is going to be all about your favorites, okay? So I'm going to begin with your favorite movie.
Favorite movie has to be Pride and Prejudice. So good. All my teammates will tell you that. And then also like close second, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It's just
Okay.
a classic.
Yes, classics. Favorite TV show.
Favorite TV show, I'm going to have to go The Office.
Office is a great one.
Yeah.
We were making fun of one of our guys in the production room, calling him the Office Michael Scott earlier today,
classic.
just because of how like happy he is all the time, and yeah,
Just
good
so
stuff.
energetic, yeah.
A lot of Office references around this office. Favorite music, maybe a genre, an artist, a song you've got on repeat right now, any of that?
Love music. I'm always listening to music. I think, honestly, I always have worship on, just a ton of different, like, singers, too. Like, Elevation Worship, Forrest Frank, that's, like, normally my go-to. Love some country music as well. A lot of Ty Myers, lots of Parker McCollum, some Morgan Wallen in there. Oh, gosh. Song that's been on repeat? Washed, probably, by Elevation Rhythm. It just came out. It's really good.
Gotcha. Favorite food.
Favorite food, my mom's chicken piccata.
Okay.
Top notch.
Can't beat the home
Can't
cooking.
beat it. It was like my birthday meal growing up. Loved it.
That's
yeah.
awesome. And then last one, favorite athlete.
Ooh, this is hard. I've always loved Serena Williams. I think she's just like such a baller competitor. And I played tennis for a little while growing up, so I was just like, loved her. But so many.
The most dominant individual athlete in any one sport ever.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Like her statistics are just mind-blowing.
No,
stuff.
insane. And also I just like loved how she like still was a human, like showed her personality and, was still like a girl. Like I would always love seeing all of her outfits and her hair and all of that. Like I like to do that here and like with my little game day hairstyles and stuff, but I think just like I just was younger, I just loved like watching her.
Super cool. Emily, thanks so much for sitting down with us and talking about Serena and everything else. Appreciate it. And of course, we appreciate you all for tuning into this episode of Take 5.